Hey guys, welcome to my mouse is it's buffering. I've always wanted to make like a kind of behind the scene video of thing on some of my videos, like talking about the editing process of some of the parts and like just talking about it because I always like to do stuff like that, talk about how I do my things and just give general advice other people who want to make YouTube channels and stuff. I don't know how many of these videos I'm gonna do or very often. I hardly ever. He's back. I don't know how often I'm gonna be posting these kind of videos. I hardly ever post on this channel to begin with. Yeah, I'm gonna be discussing my most recent video on casual pro wrestling, which you guys are seeming to enjoy, so thank you for the support on that. This was a very interesting video for me to make, specifically to do with the sound design, I guess you were just sound effects in general. I don't know exactly. I do like to make sure the sound in my videos are quite good, but um I don't always nail it. As with the things along my videos, I don't always nail like um certain edits and just overall pacing of the video and just how the video is cut in general. But yeah, this is the timeline for this video. It's pretty hectic, nowhere near as, of course, as hectic as other editors and may have seen before. Also, I don't have the original footage anymore, so all of it is the media is offline. So I just have the original video pulled across the entire thing. All the audio is there, anyways. Sound effects are probably doubled up, but I can mess with that. Welcome to Casual.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker!
Big shout out to New Legacy. They make some of the best wrestling I'm gonna say they make the best wrestling video game content on YouTube. It's actually funny about all this like endorphin wrestling stuff is that I've been learning endorphin right up here because I am planning to do something with it. I'm not going to say exactly what it is yet, but I hope in the next coming couple days or maybe a week or two that I will announce it. Knowing me, I fucking might not. Also, really quickly, I'm trying to do like the whole character like an odd ones out, like not odd ones out, just like the PNG character animation thing. I've had this like avatar, whatever the fuck this is. I made this in like Bazaar on my phone like 12 years ago or some shit. But yeah, I just wanted to like animate something. I did this on the live stream if you want to go check that out. I'll have a link to that in the description where I do a good chunk. I do like this entire portion of the video, some stuff over down here, and I did some other stuff off stream. I'll show you in a minute. But I did like these effects. When I did the animation for this, I threw on the basic 3D effect, which is a hella underrated effect in Premiere. I mean, not a lot of YouTubers use it now for like when they're like doing an ad read or something and they're scrolling through the website. It's interesting, it can really spice it up by giving it like tilting it to the side and horizontal and making it look like overlaying like a screen. Like I'll pull up what I'm talking about. These kind of things you can like layer it over and put it on like, I don't know, screen mode or something to kind of make it look like it was like a recording of a screen. But yeah, I wanted to do something a little different, and I think this actually, the 3D effect, like the spinning of the character, actually did add quite a bit than just because the animation on me isn't it's the greatest thing in the world. We can actually open it up and look at these keyframes here. I mean, if you're interested in any of this, it's just a lot of setting the beginning to ease out and then ease in and all that stuff, rotation stuff. I mean, this is what it looks like without the 3D stuff. And then with the 3D, it really like that. I like to do this like thing called like bounce animation, kind of, or not like, I don't know if that's the correct term for it. I'm pretty sure it is. Kind of realistic. I mean, it's not realistic necessarily, but like to add this, like, let me give an example of it. When I spin this way, it like bounces back. Like I go here. I'll play it. Like how my, the lower half of my body kind of swings back in the frame, which is something I think is also really quickly quite neat. Or yeah, this one is a neat one. I think the only reason it's constant, like actually swinging like that, is because the way these keyframes are working. I think they're like constantly, it's constantly changing to the next one. Yeah, you gotta click that link in the description. This actually, so funny story about this is that when I got, the partnership with quotations, because I'm not getting paid to say anything, but if you use the code GDB21 at checkout, so you'll support me. It'll be very nice. I really appreciate it if you do that. But they sent me like they sent me a media like pack of different things, like pictures I could use and stuff. But I did this one custom made because I'm not trying to, dunk on W or anything. But the animation they sent me was, it wasn't great. It was pretty. It was yeah. You get where I'm going with this. So I just made this one, which for there was some weird issue with it. Like, I had to like fade it in, because like if I turn off like the crop, it like it's got a very harsh edge. Because I only made it for if it came in at like the bottom of the screen, I think. Yeah, I've never actually made like one of those kind of animations before, which is quite pretty interesting. The sounds for this, I had no fucking idea what to do. Props to people who do sounds for this shit, because I was like, what do I put here? And I just scrolled like Artlist.io for like 20 minutes. I was just like, just some of them are self-explanatory, like the link in the description. This one, I don't remember what it was. I think it was like a video game, like a company. I think it was probably like a video game, like company logo popping up, or like just like a sound effect from a video game pack or something maybe. This effect, if you care, it's just a so if I open up this, it starts off as just a film roll transition. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, it's because there's no media there. But yeah, it starts off as a film roll transition, which is neat or whatever. I have the plugin Sapphire, so it gives you a bunch of nice stuff. But for some fucking reason, my damn TV damaged my damn like VHS filter effect, like deleted itself from existence. I can't seem to figure out how to get it back. So thanks, Premiere, fucking asshole. I have that on there, and then I combo it with this. I have an adjustment layer with I have a fuck ton of presets. Some of them I don't name very well, like that one. The preset packs that I actually have are like 20. These are very common packs you'll find on like YouTube videos and stuff. You probably have these. This handheld camera shake shit is used in every single fucking video. But I do actually have a folder of my most used stuff, so I can quickly just like bam, pop it on there. I got chromatic aberration, VHS look, ultra key, zoom blur. I don't know what that is. All that different kind of stuff. So I got ones for text and stuff and all that. So yeah, those are just some effects I put on there, and they kind of adjusted the timing of them. So they went with the film roll, and then this is what the standalone VHS filter does, but you can put it between transitions. Doesn't really transition necessarily, just but if you edited a bunch like how I have here with all these like different settings turned up to different things, you just kind of fiddle around with this stuff until it's something that looks good, and then you just make sure you fucking write that down. But yeah, I just put that in, you nest it, and then you just put that in. I put that in between the sounds down here. I've used it in like 10 different videos. I don't remember where I got it from, I'll be honest. And yeah, I put a simple VHS effect on this. If I can pull it up in here, this kind of thing. Just set it to screen mode, just like that. So I want to start talking about the sound effects of this video. So what I did for like every single sound that has to do with someone getting hit with something or falling or anything, I was like, I want to do all these. I want to do sounds for all these parts, because the way I edit my videos, you probably see all these markers everywhere. I have it set up so like I know each marker is like color coded. So like red is text, green is a sound, orange is a transition, purple, blue is like add a clip here or a visual effect or something. Yeah, I do that so I don't have to fucking like, I don't like the editing way of like doing everything at once, just like cutting up the video. While you're cutting up the video, you're doing zoom, sound effects, visual effects, whatever it may be, transitions. You're doing all that while you're still cutting the video. That is not like a good way, in my opinion, to do it. I mean, it's probably like in the long run maybe faster. It depends just how much editing you're doing. But for me, this is just how I've been doing things for a while. Shout out to A-Bear Ryan for that tip, because I've been doing this for like probably 2 years, 3 years now. So I wanted to do all these sound effects, but like I knew I was gonna have a extremely difficult time finding these sounds. So like I'll play, this is just like a Super Mario jump, and so what's funny about these sounds is that, I mean, they don't line up exactly. Let's try my best. Every single one of these sounds, if I'll actually just pull up, they're all clips I recorded of me in Skate 3 throwing myself at objects to make the material, like the sounds of each material. So for example, whenever I had like the getting hit with like landing on a piece of metal, or getting hit with the chair thrown at me, in Skate 3 I flung myself into a trash can, because Skate 3 has great sound effects for bailing and stuff. The replay editor isn't very accurate to what happened like in the game sound wise, so you can play the same clip over and over and over, and you can get like 10 different sounds. Big nice impact. I also use like the falling like wind noises sometimes, if I need something like to fill that gap. So that's basically kind of how I did a lot of the sounds for this video, jumping into a bench or something, which I think is a great way to get good sound effects, because it's really hard to find good stuff. I also have like packs of sounds I have for like punches and stuff. I usually just use like the whoosh sounds for these. I never actually use the actual impact, because they sound very stale unless you really like mix them together and really figure out what works good. For this one, I was hitting one of the NPCs with a skateboard for that sound. I don't think that's the exact. I think I combined a couple. This is just like a regular punch I used, and then I combined it with that. This is a simple whoosh I had, and I stopped it. I think you can get the point. That's just like the Gary's Mod like ragdoll glitching sound. You can find that pretty easy on YouTube. And this one I can actually mute all the other ones. I use the the wind falling kind of sound, because I just needed something in between, kind of fill that gap. So this effect, which I am quite proud of, it's still here. It is still here. Okay. I am really happy with how this turned out. It could have been better, but I really liked it. This was inspiration from Pyrocynical's Entropy 02 video.
There's a huge room for this showdown.
I probably should have, credited, but he's not gonna see that video, so who cares? All of like the versus text is from a website called Production Crate. They have actually really good, free to use like stock assets and stuff. But like for an actual like paid subscription fee, because the free one you can download like 5 things a day, but the paid one it's a little ridiculous for some like stock lightning assets, which they are good assets. It's just like, all right, man, it's a little ridiculous, but whatever. The sounds for this music, Get Up and Fight. If you just read the name, type it in the YouTube. Banging 8-bit song here. Let me mute the rest of these, figure out what these are. A lot of my sound effects come from artlist.io, which you may see like 1,000 ads from them a day, but trust me when I say this, their ads may be hella annoying, but they do have some good shit on there, way better than freaking Epidemic sound. So this is an explosion sound I got off of artlist.io. I thought it kind of sounded like an Attack on Titan, like Titan transformation, so I thought it was pretty cool, so I saved that one. This is the Star Wars Darksaber, like swinging the blade sound. I just looked up like Darksaber sounds on YouTube, or like just like every lightsaber sound, and all that combined kind of sounds something like this. And I have this on a audio track that will have reverb on it. So anything on this layer will automatically have reverb, and it continues past the clip so it doesn't sound weird when it cuts off or anything. And that is also a dark saber swinging sound effect. These Mortal Kombat X-ray things. This one I was originally gonna do a little bit different. It just zooming in on Rob's. I have I have my zoom blur effect on there. Shout out Sapphire for that. Premiere, please add something like that. And then I just crossfade into a PNG cutout of Santa's foot, probably from like that frame or something. And then I stuck it on there, just tracked it as best as I could, and do basically the same thing when we zoom out. Pretty simple stuff. Just gonna talk about the text a little bit. At some point, I didn't mask it. The text is behind something for a little bit. Just a little neat touch I like to do sometimes with the text, have it behind someone or something. This one is what I originally, this effect right here was what I originally wanted to do for the kicking the balls one, but it wasn't really working. I didn't really think it through very well, so I resorted to this instead. I think this one, if I spent actually some time, sat down for a while on the mask of the head cracking, I think it'd have been a lot better. I actually got rid of the mask here, and this part, it's a Noob Cybot's X-ray, and I just cut out the head. I think it turned out well. I like the effect, but like the zooming in and out, I don't like the zoom in effects on like how you do them in Premiere. So I just did like a shake transition. I probably could have made it so it zooms in, but I either would have to like restart the effect. So I was like, no fucking way. This effect, I did this one live on the stream. It is a explosion from a production crate I downloaded. Thankfully I didn't exceed my limit that day, and I sped it up, and then I put a lens flare. Turned it orange on the fireball. I think that looks quite nice. It looks probably better than just removing it. Well, I can't because it fucking won't work like that. Yeah, I don't think it looks as good. I probably could have added like a VR glow effect instead, but I usually do this anyways. I wanted to have the explosion actually behind the ropes, but that would have taken so long because how much the ropes like bounce up and down. I don't think that could have been like possible. It definitely is possible. I'm lazy. What I did mask out here is this portion because I wanted it to be like, seem like it was actually coming from there, but it doesn't really look like it at all. So I kind of just like masked it out for no reason. For this part here where I transition to when we go here, I'm literally just, frame by frame trying to line up this screen with the TV screen. I mean, it doesn't look convincing at all that it was on the TV, but it actually looks quite interesting. I think it's a lot better than just maybe having like a slide down transition. I think that really adds something to it. If you're interested in the outro at all, it's a render or just a export poster thing, source filmmaker map. And in the map, I animated a CRT TV to jump on the thing, which could have been a lot better. I don't know what happened to the animation on that, and I don't know why I thought it was good, because it wasn't. I could definitely go back and make it better. But it just does the job. 3D kind of corner. I used corner pins to put the videos on the TV. I think I actually put them all edited together and then nested it and then put the corner pins on. Or maybe I put the VHS filter. I don't remember. But yeah, I thought I would just chat about some of the stuff in the video if you're interested. I mostly wanted to talk about the using of Skate 3 for a lot of the sounds in the video. My cat may have just bumped the microphone. I apologize. Yeah, if you want to see more stuff like this in the future, drop a comment, subscribe. I definitely do want to make another like how to edit video in the future. I probably will. I am so like bad like trying. I have like all these ideas of things I want to do, but the actual like execution of them is either gonna take too long to where the point like I can't upload a video, and I've been working on that for like a month. And my next video, main channel video, it will be a bigger production, kind of like just like spending more time on it than usual. I don't know if we'll have stuff coming out in between it, and if it is, it won't be highly edited at all. I'll probably be doing a lot more live streams during that period. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, do all that fun stuff, subscribe, rate 5 stars, I don't fucking know. And then yeah, peace out everyone, and I will see you all later.